This clip is brought to you by 8 Sleep Mattresses, the temperature-controlled Tesla of beds that automates your sleep. Sleep better and enjoy this clip. When you roll, do you feel like you're relaxed, or why is that something that
I feel stressed out when I'm rolling. I don't feel relaxed.
Have you ever felt, obviously maybe when you roll with people that are easy, easier rolls, you feel relaxed, but do you not feel relaxed when you roll in competition?
No, when I'm competing now, I definitely feel relaxed. Okay. It just comes with experience.
Yeah.
I can remember walking out to the last ADCC and feeling really comfortable. Even though it was a huge crowd, 12,000 people, I remember feeling really comfortable, and I remember passing and feeling kind of at home. So yeah, I felt really comfortable. It just comes with experience and experience competing at a high level.
Yeah.
And I think experience competing in front of people.
Yeah.
So one big benefit that I did have is that I did fight MMA, where it's all eyes on you, and a lot of jiu-jitsu guys aren't used to that. If you go from doing jiu-jitsu tournaments, there's no one really watching, and then you do a super fight where it's all eyes on you at once, it's a different experience.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of experience with that already, and I fought one time in Fresno, my hometown, for Bellator in front of 5,000 people.
Oh.
So I've already have experience competing in front of big crowds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel pretty confident.
Did that mess
out there.
Did that mess with your conditioning a little bit, in the first few minutes, or just getting into getting to the mat? Did you kind of feel like your legs get taken away from you a little bit? Because sometimes people's emotions are so high that it kind of gets them kind of hyperventilate.
Yeah, if you're too nervous and you have too much adrenaline, if you don't have the experience of being there on that stage in that moment, you're so tense. And so then you get the adrenaline dump, and then however long into the match, you just completely gas out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good to be loose and comfortable.
In this past ADCC, you won the East and West Coast trials, you said, yeah?
Okay, so this time I won the East Coast trials to qualify. The last ADCC in 2019, I won the East Coast or the West Coast trials to qualify for that one.
Okay. Now, with this last ADCC, when you look at your performance, because people are expecting you to kill at ADCC. How do you feel about your performance there? What do you think happened?
It was just a really weird, unfortunate series of events that happened. Basically, the guy was playing guard, and my strategy was to play on top and try to pass. But if the pass wasn't there, not to really force it, because at the overtime, we would both have to stand up. So the ADCC, how it works is at the 10-minute mark, if it's 0-0, both guys have to stand up. And then if one guy was to sit to bottom, he would get penalized. So the guy I was going against is really good on bottom. So my strategy was just kind of to try to pass, but pretty much make him wrestle with me in the overtime.
Yeah.
And at one point, he kind of kicked at me and kind of tripped me. And I jokingly threw a kick back at him.
Yeah.
And they gave me a penalty point for it, which was kind of crazy, because guys there at ADCC were smacking each other, headbutting each other, kicking each other, no penalties. I got a penalty. It happened. It's water under the bridge. And that kind of forced me to open up. Right. I couldn't just wait until the overtime, because the penalty counts as a point.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have.
So that made you rush your game.
So I rushed. I actually dove into a leg entanglement with him, and he's a leg lock specialist. I've never finished anyone with a leg lock.
Yeah.
I'm not a leg lock specialist. It's not my. I'm not bad at leg locks, but it's not my A game, right? So I went into his A game. I was forced into his A game because I couldn't play mine anymore, and he ended up countering me and tapping me. So
hey guys, if you like this clip, go ahead and comment down below and let us know what you liked about it. All right, share this with a friend. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and also we are on Reddit and Discord. All that's down below. All our sponsors and everyone that supports us down below there too, so you can get whatever you like from us. All right, peace.